this place, these things right here, these two, they talk. And they're telling us that this place had a lot of death, a lot of darkness, and this may be one of the most haunted places in the world. And we're gonna find that out. And when we get locked down. We're getting ready to get locked down inside the underground vaults. We're here with Kenny. Kenny, you're the caretaker here at the vaults, and you're gonna be the one locking us in here.
Certainly will.
Now there's a secret door here that has that lock on it. Can you show us that door so we can get this investigation started? Okay. Do you see this? This is the lockdown. This is the lockdown. This is the key that's gonna lock us in here. And I guess this is the door that leads down to the vaults.
Exactly.
Okay. Thank you, man. Thanks, buddy. And will you let us out at 6:40 a.m.?
6:40, that's it.
We're not at this door. Come down here and look for it. Be lost. All right, buddy. Thanks. Okay, thanks. Cheers.
All right, let's settle down, everybody. Now that we have a completely new homes.com with a beautiful new design and the most in-depth info, all we need now is a new...
$39.39.
Aaron, can you see in front of you?
Is it? It's black.
Is it? All right, watch out, watch out. Nick, come down here so we can use that light. I don't have my flashlights yet.
Push it over.
What?
I just heard something.
Like what?
It was like a scuffle.
Okay. Come on. Let's go in here and call that base.
Here?
Yeah. Look at that down there. These are all these underground vaults that just go on and go on and go on. So this is the first room here that we found. Let's call this room base. Let's get set up, get our night vision cameras. Turn that big light off. Let's go. All right, well, we're down in the vaults now. Our lockdown has begun, and right now we're gonna begin our investigation. You guys know flashlights. Let's just walk around. We came in here, did a walkthrough earlier. We had a lot of activity then, so now it's time to continue off of that, and it's time for me to keep my promise and try and tally up this Mr. Boots guy. Mr. Boots is the demonic spirit who is claimed to be the one attacking the living and the one I want to meet. Are you gonna come out and show yourself to us? Come on, Mr. Boots. You were the guy everybody's saying not to mess with. Nobody's ever challenged you before, huh? Well, I'm gonna challenge you. We heard that you don't like big shiny lights shining in your face. Are you over there? You don't like lights being shined in your face, do ya? Are you over here? How's that feel? Are you the one, Mr. Boots, that you've been attacking everybody, scratching people, harming people? Well, I want you to come and do it to me right now. Is this your room over here? Is this your room?
Aaron keeps thinking it's funny.
This is where they say not to go. I remember this room. Earlier, during our walkthrough, Des Brogan told us the dark history of this room.
On this corner, there's the body of a young girl who Mr. Boots murdered.
This is where you killed this prostitute that was laying right there in the corner. Are you looking at me in my face? Because you know what they said not to do? Shine a light in your face. Am I shining it in your face right now? Do you not like this? I want you to make a noise or do something and tell me that you don't like this. Right over here, dude. It's happening, it's happening, it's happening. So you don't like us, Mr. Boots, huh? You don't like us? Are you here, Mr. Boots? Because you're the one they say attacks people really quick. I don't even know where we are. Are we still by his room?
It's on.
Okay. Reading at it 2. Are you touching him? Right after I ask, are you here, Mr. Boots? We caught this unexplained ball of light move from Mr. Boots' room and disappear near my neck. Are you touching his head right now? Oh, Nick! Oh my God! It's up to a 10, it's up to a 10! Throughout history, many cultures have been plagued by versions of the Zozo demon. In the last decade, there have been multiple reports of spirit boards spelling out the name Zozo. Z.O.Z.O.Z.O, back and forth. The entity that is summoned can inflict severe physical and psychological damage. We're here in Oklahoma City to investigate a house where Zozo was unleashed through a spirit board. Hi, Darren.
Yes, sir.
How you doing, man?
Pretty good. How are you?
Oh, wow.
After Darren Evans contacted Zozo through a spirit board in this house, he and his family were terrorized. He has since dedicated himself to educating the public about Zozo. Who do you think Zozo is?
I think it's an ancient force. I believe it's demonic. There's the Mayan cult of Zotes. There's the Zo people of Burma. There's the voodoo connection where Zo actually means shaman in the ancient West African
There's
voodoo.
so many different...
There's so many connections, and it's always very evil.
Did Zozo possess you?
I think so. I've had some really bad things happen to me. Bad things have happened to people that have been around me after getting off the board.
It's real, isn't it, Darren?
Oh, it's real.
As we were setting up for Darren's interview, I discovered his wife Kathleen pacing the street outside the house. She told me she's very uncomfortable being here because of what this house did to her husband 4 years ago.
The person that was looking at me was not Darren. It was this evil entity.
Coming through him?
Yes. And I believe it was Zozo.
You believe it was who?
Zozo?
We hadn't planned to interview Kathleen, but I want to hear how she feels about her husband going inside the house where he was possessed by a demon. Do you want him to do this with us?
No, I don't. I'm not comfortable with that. Those are some of the worst memories of my life. I really believe that my husband was possessed by this demon.
After an emotional discussion, Darren and Kathleen decide to go back in together. You sure?
Yes.
Okay. You sure, Darren? You want to do this?
Let's do it.
Can we go pray first?
This stairway, it makes weird noises when you walk up and down it, and we would hear those noises all the time, and there'd be nothing there. And this happened all the time. What was that?
I heard that.
What was it? This happened all the time. This happened all the time. This happened all the time. What was that?
I go to investigate this sound that all of us hear. Then, as if something is toying with us,
You hear that? It sounded like a footstep upstairs.
That's
Sounded
what I
like
thought
a
it
bang
was.
upstairs. Or was it upstairs?
Yeah, it sounded like it was. I was upstairs in the safe room, I called it, because there were times I would be so scared I would actually have to sleep in what we call the safe room. And I heard my daughter scream, and she was down here, and I saw her at the bottom of the stairs. It lifted and carried off her feet. I bolted down the stairs as quickly as I could, and by the time I turned the corner, she was gone, and I could hear her in the basement screaming.
did this demon pick her up and take her down to the basement?
Something did.
We are long afar across the ocean, and we are getting ready to get locked down inside this massive castle. Just kidding, I'm not across the ocean. I'm right here in America.
Yes, you are.
Really, Zach?
This is Manresa Castle in Port Townsend, Washington. It is a real castle. It has the dark history of a castle. It has the ghosts of a castle. And it's about to have the appropriate paranormal investigators to find those ghosts and talk to them. Let's do this.
It's all yours.
With Jay, our audiovisual tech, monitoring a live surveillance nerve center, Billy, Aaron, and myself begin our investigation by heading to a known activity hotspot, the breakfast room. This is where earlier a door opened and shut on cue, while we also captured a chilling voice saying, "Help her." Someone down here?
Ghost Adventures real. Zak Bagans kiss my season 1 and season 2, both of those Ghost Adventure seasons are real. The reason why they're real is because Zak Bagans would run to the ghosts. Every single time that a ghost would make a noise, he would go right to it with his IR-light camera. He wouldn't run away like all these YouTube fakers. Secondly, he would prove his evidence through his EVP recorders. The reason why he sold out was because he wasn't getting enough evidence anymore. Is the
Someone down here?
What is that?
What is that?
That's this way.
What was that?
That's that
Did you
way.
hear it?
It sounds like it's from the hallway back here.
It's just a high-pitched squeaking noise.
Like a door opening. Almost.
Yeah, exactly.
This is creepy.
Yeah, it is.
Sit down at one of these tables. All right, we're coming back where you like to throw a lot of stuff.
We continue investigating the back kitchen area but capture no evidence or unexplained activity, so we decide to move on. But right as we are leaving, Jay urgently alerts us to something.
Zach, just so you know, when you were asking for it to make sounds in the kitchen, it made 2 loud bangs in the basement.
Use the energy right now. You're making noise in this kitchen.
If when Zach asked them to make a noise in the kitchen, they're making noises in the basement.
Let's go, guys.
This is where
He
a
runs to
housekeeper
the ghost.
told us that she was violently attacked and had the handprint of a child on her leg and also got punched in the face down here.
Next thing I know, I felt a punch in my face.
Dungeon.
Are you making noise down here? You like attacking women? Bruising them and punching them in the face? All right, with who's coming down there right now, do what you did to that lady to him.
If you're down here, I need you to make a noise. And whatever that noise is, I'll walk to, I promise.
The is that, dude? Bro, I just saw it look like someone under the stairs looking at me out of my eyes. That would have been the height of a kid. What if it's the kid? All right. Hold on. Bill, go in the hallway, quick. Someone's walking right down the hallway right now.
See if there's somebody in the hallway, Bill.
Someone's walking right above us.
Okay.
No, there's nobody up here.
Dude, you heard
I heard that. I heard
That
that.
sounded like someone walking normal,
Right.
just real quickly.
Right.
Yeah, there's nobody in the hallway.
Is this the same spirit that we heard open a door in this area earlier?
What is that?
What is that? Aaron, go into that laundry room where she got attacked. It's to the left there, left of that camera. I'll be in there in a minute. Go in.
Shh. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
That's out here in the hallway. You want me to look?
Whoa! Stop! I just heard a girl giggle, bro. Did you hear that? Tell again. See if there's any steps. Let's all cement. Dude, I heard a kid.
Is there somebody in there? We just want to talk.
Hello? Somebody back there?
That's how pitch dark it is in here.
Hey, we're just lost. We need a place to stay.
Yeah, it's creepy, dude.
Hello, can you speak? Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on. There's somebody back here.
What was that?
Did you hear that?
Yeah, it sounded...
Like a woman?
It sounded weird.
That's it, talk. Do a burst session. We both hear a woman's voice in the distance, but our camera's audio doesn't capture it. So we decide to use the high sensitivity of our digital recorder's microphone in an attempt to capture her voice. Can you continue to speak? Can you tell us who you are?
Always. What? No. I was just saying always.
Don't be